Hillary Clinton broke the law, and she's positive that there's absolutely no chance she'll be indicted, confidently announcing this week that nothing will come of the FBI investigation. She knows for sure she's going to get away with it. In my opinion, here's why. The President of the United States is complicit. He was aware of her private email server and actually communicated with her on it. What am I talking about? Here's Hillary's response when asked if there was any possibility of an indictment.
I will repeat what I said. That is not going to happen. There is no basis for it.
Hillary, how do you know? Did you speak to the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch? Did you speak with any Department of Justice official? We know you didn't speak with the FBI. We know you refused to speak with the Inspector General. So what makes her so sure? Follow me, folks, and read the tea leaves. Within 24 hours of Hillary saying she was absolutely certain she would not be indicted, Barack Obama endorses her for President of the United States. No real surprise, since last year he said her actions were careless but innocent. And of course, that there's classified and then there's classified.
I don't think it posed a national security problem. And, she made a mistake. She's acknowledged it.
Query. The president has repeatedly said there is and will be no political interference in the Clinton criminal investigation, that he doesn't talk with the Attorney General or the FBI about pending cases. So then, how would he know? And how did he know 8 months ago that nothing would come of this? Why would he double down this week and endorse someone for president who is under an active federal criminal investigation, the first time ever in the history of the United States? So if the president is sure, and she's sure, what the hell has the FBI been doing for the last 14 months? Spinning its wheels? Engaging in a charade for the sake of appearances? Wasting our taxpayers' dollars on almost 100 FBI agents? If nothing will come of this, why would the feds give Brian Pagliano, her IT guy, immunity? You only get immunity when you proffer evidence of a crime. Why was a Romanian hacker who said that hacking into Hillary's emails on that private server was so easy that it was like an open orchid on the internet? Why was he extradited here to face further charges? Why are the witnesses who were being interviewed in chronological order in classic law enforcement fashion, ending with those closest to the target? Uma Abedin, Cheryl Mills, the only others on that unsecured server. Uma, of course, being paid by the State Department, the Clinton campaign, a Clinton-connected corporation, Teneo, and bingo, the Clinton Foundation. Look, the federal investigation is still active. The FBI director appointed by Barack Obama is one of the most ethical people in Washington, with a 10-year term irrespective of who's president. But the FBI does not have access to and cannot present to a grand jury. They simply investigate and make a referral to the Department of Justice. Once a referral is made, justice decides whether to go forward. Obama could simply tell Loretta Lynch, his Department of Justice appointee who serves at his pleasure, either to not put it in the grand jury or make a presentation and then not ask for an indictment. And folks, you'll never know. Because if anyone talks about it, they violate grand jury secrecy and they go to jail. Now, if Loretta Lynch were true to her charge, she would have sought an independent prosecutor months ago when her boss went on national television and prejudged a federal criminal investigation as one, quote, ginned up by politics, which I imagine wasn't well received by career, hardworking, diligent FBI agents. But the telltale was this week with Hillary shot across the bow without an ounce of humility. She says in her ever-changing narrative,
Everybody in the department knew that I was emailing from a personal address. Hundreds of people knew it. People around the government knew it.
Translation: Hillary threatens the president. According to reports, there were 18 emails sent by Hillary from her unsecure server to the President of the United States. And the president replied to at least 2 of them. Translation: Barack, you knew the one way that I communicated. And if I'm indicted, you'll be my first witness because you knew in real time as Secretary of State that I was communicating on a private server. You knew, as did everyone. I dare you, Barack. Now, if any of you are still skeptics, try this on. She was not emailing the president about her yoga classes or her wedding dress. The sad news is the fix is in, folks, and I just told you why. But then you say, Judge, how could the fix be in if, as you say, FBI Director Comey is such an honorable guy? I say it because there would be a constitutional crisis in this country if an indictment were to happen. And Jim Comey, as ethical as he is, respects the United States government too much to let that happen. And that's my open.